Oh, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. Tomorrow is Erev Pesach, and it's the fast of the firstborns. What is that? Where did that come from? It says the Aruch HaShulchan that we have a very early teaching about this from Masechet Sofrim, which says the Ein Nitanim b'Nisan. In general, we're not supposed to fast in Nisan. Nisan is a time of higher celebration. Rak HaBechorim b'Erev Pesach. With the exception of firstborns and Erev Pesach, there's another exception also about people who shouldn't eat Erev Pesach for other reasons. But a Bechor, firstborns and Erev Pesach fast. Okay, continues in the next section. That based on this, the halachic literature says that the firstborns are supposed to fast in Erev Pesach, whether or not you're a firstborn from your father or your mother. And that's pointed out because there is such a teaching that Ein Bayit Shein Sham Meit, the Torah says that in Egypt, there was no house without a death. And that's because people were always being surprised about all the infidelity, and you never knew that your child in your home was somebody else's bechor in one way or another. So that's the principle. Okay? The Yesh Mi Shomer, then he says something very unusual. The Yesh Mi Shomer Shat Nekeva Bechora Mitanet. There are those who say that even a female firstborn should fast. Shaharei Vadai B'Mitzrayim Gam Heim Nehergu B'Makat Bechorot. That certainly, he says, firstborn girls were also killed in Egypt in this night of striking the firstborns. Never thought of that. And it's based on a Rashi teaching which says that Batya, the daughter of Paro, was only saved because of the merit of Moshe Rabbeinu. Batya, the woman, right? She was apparently the firstborn, and she otherwise would have died that night also. So based on that, we can conclude that men and women, boys and girls, both died in Egypt, and so there was such a suggestion that even the firstborn women should also fast, but that is not the minhag, he says. What's the connection that we have? So the first point, of course, is that the Torah actually the Torah tells us that we were supposed to put blood on our doors, and the angel of death would skip over our houses, presumably somehow or another. It would have threatened otherwise our firstborn Jewish children too, because they couldn't tell the difference, whatever the concept is. So we have some degree of thankfulness that's meant to be expressed by firstborn Jews on this day, and following the Torah, following the story, the Exodus talks about the special status and dedication that firstborns are supposed to have to Hashem, seemingly also related to that as well. We have a practice, as you know, that if there's a Sudat mitzvah, that if there's some festive mitzvah meal, that the Bechor would not fast, and so we will have such a thing as by having a siyum in shul. Most shuls do that too, because it's really hard to fast Erev Pesach. Wishing you all well.